Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? It is Stevii Mills. Absolutely excited to be with you guys for another conversation. Yes. So we are amazingly excited. Let me tell you. That's why I had to slow down because y'all know I already talk fast, and I'm excited. So I'm going to stop faster on that. But we are so just thrilled to have our guest today. She is so amazing. I am in awe of the woman who she is. And she is a great friend. She is a great author. She is, I can't say enough positive words, but I cannot wait for you guys to hear how she is taking being an author to the next step of greatness, that next level of greatness, right? So without any further ado, Tammie, Polk, are you in the building?
I am in the building, present and accounted for.
Awesome. I'm excited. Girl, tell the people who you are, because I cannot wait to bring out this one fact about you that I hope you bring out. Not, I'm going to bring it out. But tell the people who you are and what you do.
Well, first of all, I am a married homeschooling mother of 3 heads of hair. 16, 12, and 7. They keep me busy. I am a wife to a man who works for one of the big 3 shipping companies. I'm not going to call the name because you can't do that. But if y'all probably figured that out. It's the purple one.
Okay.
But I tell people I am an educator at heart, and I'm an author by trade. I am an author, speaker, and coach for married Christian professional women with kids who battle with achieving their goals because of all the other demands placed on their lives. Because as women, we wear all the hats, all of them on the shelf. So sometimes we get put on the back burner. So now I have to say the one thing that Stevie wants me to say, and that is that I am the proud author of 61 books since September 2015. I am not a one-genre type author. I write on most things: life, faith, family, ministry, education, business, and a little bit of fiction. So that's me in a nutshell.
Y'all hear me over here quiet. That's because I was doing the nene, the whip. I was doing all of it because I was like, yes, 61, you better come on through. And y'all know that she slowed down and stopped to tell y'all that she is the author of 61 books. Amen, amen. So,
Amen.
I love it, because you know that one of the things that I really enjoy doing is helping women stand out from the crowded marketplace and make more money. So anytime I hear something that's bankable and brilliant about anybody, I'm like, listen, this is the thing, because people are so stuck in the fact that they can't create one book, right? It's a lot of people have being an author on their dream board. And I thought I was doing something with my 15. But 61, 61 is amazing. So tell us about that. How in the world do you have 61 books?
Well, one thing about me is that my books come from life experiences, which is why usually people don't talk to me very much. But I tell people all the time that content can come from anywhere, and it truly can. Funny story, with my very first published book, not my first written book, but my first published book was a collection of reflection journal entries that I wrote after watching Dr. Phil every day for 2 weeks. Don't ask. But I took my feelings and the stories that I was creating and turned that into my first book, which actually ended up being a story form devotional for young girls.
Wow.
So from there, the writing bug just decided to dig in. And I literally started writing book number 2 the day after book number 1 went live on Amazon.
Wow.
Because I had another idea of something that I wanted to do. And when I started to do my research, I didn't see books written on the subject matter that I was looking for. So the Spirit said to me, guess what? You get to write it. And I said, okay, there's no getting out of this. So I grabbed a 5-subject notebook, which scared my family. And I began to just write. Just let the outline form on its own. And that book actually came out 3 months after the first one. And the only reason why it took 3 months was because I met and befriended a graphic designer who didn't care for my cover and wanted to help. But the thing about it was, with that book, originally it wasn't supposed to come out until March of the following year. But I had talked about it so much on social media that I had to bring it out 3 months early. And even after that, the writing bug stayed on my shoulder. And at first, I thought that I was going to oversaturate the market until I Googled how often authors publish. And the top result told me that most authors publish every 3 to 6 months. I said, okay, so I'm not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that I ended up being as ambitiously crazy as I am was because I was introduced to Amazon and their publishing process. And because I was able to do everything right then and there, and, no colors, no flavors, no junky stuff, I just said to myself, if I learn something, deal with something, and overcome it, anything like that, I'm going to write about it. And that's exactly what I do. And how I got to 61 was last year I was given a dare. One thing I tell people about me is that the worst thing that you can do is give me a book idea. And my devotional, which is actually entitled Pray and Ponder, started out as daily Facebook posts of me reading through the Bible in a year. And the first time I put it into print, I put it into print as two 6-month volumes. And then someone challenged me to put it out monthly the following year. So in addition to the books I had already planned to bring out, I did a devotional a month from January to December. And,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. No, go ahead. I'm just loving this testimony because so many people allow just themselves to stop them. And you are dropping some magnificent gems that I hope people are really listening to. So go ahead.
Yes, so even with that, I did it, one, because somebody dared me to do it, and I'm just that special. I mean, this is me we're talking about here. And then I did it to show people what was possible, because I tell people all the time, whether you blog, whether you journal, whether you post great stuff on Facebook, whether you do, really good Facebook Lives, all of that can be a book. And one of my few digital downloads that I did last year as well was about the process that I used to turn my Facebook Live into a book. And so for me, one thing about authorship is that we often make it too hard. And the things that we, muddle over and ponder over and allow to plague our minds really isn't an issue. And then when you find out that it's a lot easier than you were making it, you're kicking yourself because you're like, well, I sat on this for 2 years because I thought that I couldn't do this and I thought I had to do that, and I'm just on the phone playing tiny violins because you're making this way too hard. Yeah,
okay,
so
let's go ahead. I want the listeners to really, really hear what you said, because it's so much richness in what you're saying. And the first thing that stood out to me was surely people are making it too hard. It's one thing, of course, we want to produce great work. And one thing that you said, and I really appreciate, because I'm always talking about great graphics. I'm always talking about professional headshots. I'm always talking about these things, right? And you said that you had a friend who was, hey, girl, hold on. This is not your best work. And the part that I love that came from you is that you said, you were humble enough and you wanted your book professional enough to not get offended. A lot of people stay in offense and they don't succeed because somebody's trying to help them and they stay in offense. And I love the fact that you're like, no, I took her help. I took their help. And so that's amazing right there. That's the first thing that we're going to dissect this because I need to help the people. The second thing you said is that we're making it way too hard. I think we're making everything way too hard.
We are. We really, really are. I was telling another friend of mine, she had a Facebook Live that got over 3,000 views. And I told her, I said, download that sucker, transcribe it, clean it up, all the laughing and, all of that stuff. I said, clean it up, and you have a book. And she said, well, do you think that it's even going to be long enough? I said, it's only got to be 25 pages for Amazon to print it. That's the one reason why people are making this too hard. Let me just throw that out there. It only has to be 25 pages for Amazon to print it. Now, I'm not sure about other companies, but I know with Amazon it only has to be 25 pages. And that includes your title page and copyright page and all those other auxiliary pages. Because I actually have books that small. So we've got to get out of the mold of it takes so much, because it really doesn't. But we have to get out of our own way and out of our own heads. And that's the hard part.
Wow. 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 Y'all better connect with Tammie. It is right. And I am a proponent of believing that school is never out for the pro. That's one thing. So for me, I'm listening. I'm taking notes. I'm going to go back and listen to this because it's the truth. I always tell people, we're making it way too hard. It's not that hard to make money, y'all. It's not that hard to make money. And all of this could be done from the comfort of your home. Everybody, coronavirus, this, that, and all this other stuff. Nobody's saying anything about, you can make an e-book, a simple e-book. You can make money from your home. Get this together. This woman has 61 books. Do y'all understand? Like, that alone is dope. I know the power that I've been able to have with 15, right? 61, I can only imagine what that could bring. So I know, like, that's how my mind works. So I have about 2 more questions for you. And the time is so crazy. It goes by so quick, but I wanted to go by quick because I want people, some interviews, you feel like you get it all in the interview, you get it all in the conversation. No, I don't want that. I want people to actually reach out. That's why we only do a limited time. But I want to know, because congratulations on being part of the I Love My Life Book Nook. Yes! Yay! I'm super excited and thrilled to have you with us. I want to know what made you say yes to that opportunity.
I am always looking for ways to share, to help, and to show what's possible. And one thing about you, I love the fact that you're not scared to collaborate. You want to help. You have that spirit. And I wanted to be a part of the next thing that you did. So when you came to me about the opportunity, I was like, yes, I can collaborate with Stevie. Let's do it.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. What was the last question? Oh, the question I asked Amber. I'm so thrilled and excited about these 61 books. Y'all don't even understand. Because I hear so many people with excuses about books. And
I wrote a book. I wrote a book on excuses.
And one fun fact about when you, because y'all, the authors in the I Love My Life Book Nook had to send me their books. And so it was so funny because we were talking about Tammie's books and which one would be great. And I was like, just send me 25, whatever's the 25th book. And I said that because my birthday is October 25th. So I was like, whatever book it's going to be, that is my number. But just to be able to have that kind of thing and to have a no-excuse lifestyle is amazing. Like, even if you try to make an excuse, I love being able to show examples of people. Like, you don't have no book, you want to cringe about why you can't have a book? Look at this woman who has 61 books. And I love doing that because it helps to, I always believe in leveraging results. I always believe in stories. It's one thing I can tell my story, but when you get to brag on somebody else, that makes life even the more better. Because for me, I'm like, no, don't just look at me because y'all might think I'm a unicorn, anomaly, whatever. But when you have people who've done greater than what I've done, that's amazing. And then the second question I have, or this is a statement, is a fill in the blank. It is, Stevie, we cannot leave the conversation today without the people knowing, and fill in the blank.
Without them knowing that you have something rare and precious to offer this world. Your story is meant to save or change somebody's life, faith, family, ministry, or their business. So you are doing the world a disservice if you keep it to yourself.
Boom, shakalaka, boom. That's all we got to say. That's so true. Your it factor. That's really, nobody else can do you like you can do you. And thank you for leaving us with that. Of course, we got to get your contact information, so please do give us that. And thank you for being here, and thank you for just being amazing woman who's doing amazing, phenomenal things.
You are most welcome. You can find me on Facebook at Dynamically Different Author Tammie T. Polk. You can find me on Instagram with the handle Dynamically Different ASC. You can send me a friend request at Tammie, Tammie, my middle initial, Polk, Polk. I'll be glad to connect with you and see how you can help, see how I can help you. You can find my books on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Novel Memphis, for major chain bookstores. Those are four where you can find my books. You can also order from me directly. And both my Facebook and Instagram pages have a way for you to do that. If you want to see the collection, I do recommend getting you something to eat and drink because that listing is long. But the main page to find most of my books is Amazon.com/author/Tammie Polk, TammiePolk. So you can actually see how crazy I really am. And on that page there on Amazon, there is a follow button. Click that follow button, and you will be alerted whenever I come out with anything new. So if you are a person who does not check their email, once you follow me, your phone is going to annoy you. Because I'm usually always doing something. And there's one thing that I want to leave Stevie with. She's probably going to hang up on me when I say this. But, Stevie, I have actually been dared and challenged to do 125 by my birthday, which is August 11th, and I'm already at 61.
Yes, and when you do that, let me know. You come on back on here. You come back on here, and we'll celebrate. We'll celebrate.
Yes, we will.
Some type of way. So let me know, because I definitely want to be part of that. And that's yes. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all connect. Y'all send her a friend request and say, "Let's go," like that.
Yes.
How you spell that? Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm so excited. Y'all definitely connect with this power player in the authorship industry, right? Bookpreneur, indeed. Guys, I always love to close my shows by saying, make it a great day. Do not have a great day. Make it a great day. Why? Because you and yes, you too have the power to do so. I am Stevie Aisha Mills, and you can find me just by knowing how to spell my name correctly, Stevii. You can find me at Stevii.com. You can find me all over social media. And, of course, you can find me right here on The Conversation with Stevie. Bye, guys.